Well, a couple of months ago, some of you will remember that we had an opportunity to speak with Jayda Hoerrs from Concordia, Wisconsin. She is a women's hockey player, and she's been playing well, they'd like to call it the beautiful game, the rough game, the icy game, however exactly they describe it, for pretty much her entire life. And her final senior season is in the books now, and we are finally circling the wagons to get a chance to talk to her. We talked to her before the season, and now it kind of comes full circle. So, Jayda, welcome back to the program.
Thank you.
So your senior season just wrapped up a couple of days ago. What are the emotions going through your head right now?
It's just, I don't even think it's hit me yet. I just feel like next winter I'll be doing the same thing. I'll be, back on the ice. But I just don't think that it's hit me that I'm not going to be on the ice every day. I'm not going to be playing again next year. So.
And I asked you the question a couple months ago, too, about looking to extend your career at all. If you had any thoughts about, and when I asked you that a couple months ago, you're like, no, I'll be fine. I'll be done. I'll move into my career, whatever.
Yeah.
But it's all done now. And I don't want to be that guy and, rub salt in the wound, but it's, the college hockey season, the career is done. And what exactly is still going through your mind? I know when I finished, playing college soccer and football, I was looking for anything, even like a pickup game in the backyard. I'm like, I just need to play. Like, what are you going to still try to keep it alive, or what exactly is your next step?
It'll definitely still be a part of my life. I actually got an opportunity already for next hockey season to coach.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I was asked by the Ozaki youth program to coach one of the girls' teams, so U10, U14, high school even, they asked me. And
wow.
And so I'll probably be taking an opportunity with, the younger girls, just because it's not as much as a time commitment with, a new job. And
Sure.
Starting, so.
Okay.
Yeah, but as for playing, I'll definitely still be doing a men's league or something like that, but definitely starting my career next year. So.
Okay, fair enough. You haven't changed your mind at all about possibly looking for a chance to play anywhere or do anything of that nature, like at a higher level at all?
It hasn't really crossed my mind. No.
Okay, because I know we mentioned the NWHL a while ago, and I know that they're still working on expanding and all that stuff too. So I just was curious, like I said, obviously I know you're still a couple days removed, so you're still letting it all set in. But your senior season this year, you played 25 total games. You had 5 total points, 3 goals, 2 assists. Of the 25 games that you played this season, Jayda, could you have any game that really sticks out to you the most, or a couple moments maybe on the ice that really will stick with you from the senior year?
I feel like one of the lowest points was when we finally knew that we were actually out of the playoffs. So that's going to be a moment in my life, or in my hockey career, where I remember, because it's the moment I knew that, this wasn't going to continue on, forever,
That is the hard part, yeah. Especially after having so much success last season as well.
Right, exactly. And we had a longer season last season, and we had a couple upsets at the end of the year. And so just not being able to get that opportunity this year was kind of tough.
I can imagine. Now, I've had the opportunity to go to a couple of your Concordia, Wisconsin games, and it's very obvious, not only the fact that you like to hit people on the ice, but it's very obvious that your team is a family. Can you elaborate on that a little bit more?
Yes. I feel like in hockey, you spend so much more time with your teammates than any other sport, because you're there an hour before practice. You practice together, which is usually an hour and a half, and then you spend about a half an hour after practice together. And then on weekends, you travel farther than any hockey team. Excuse me. You travel longer and farther than any hockey or than any other team. So you just spend so much more time together and get to know each other so much better than I feel like other sports do. And so just they're always there for you, and you always have somebody to talk to. And it's amazing the closeness, and we all share a passion, which is really awesome too.
Which is fantastic. Yeah. How long have you've been playing since you were just a couple years
2.
old, right? Since you were 2?
Yeah. Yeah.
Holy cow. So what is so you've played for 18 years, 19 years?
20.
20. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
20 years in the same sport. Yeah, I played soccer for I think about 18 or 19 years before I finally had to quote unquote retire after getting foot surgery. But it's one of those things, and I definitely share your passion for for a sport that you love so much. It's so hard to walk away from it. It's so hard to not even even walking by like a park, or I'm sure for you at a rink, you see younger kids playing, and you're like, my God, that was me yesterday. It was like it's crazy, but it sounds like you've made the most though of the time that you had on the ice and made a lot of exciting memories over the years.
Yes, I mean, I can't even, the game has been, my life, so I don't remember, a time where I haven't played, and it's really guided me towards Concordia and, where I am today, so it's awesome.
Do you have any advice for up-and-coming hockey players, especially those that are the female, that looking to say, hey, I mean, I enjoy hockey, but, I don't know if I want to get into it, or because I'm a girl, are people going to make fun of me for it?
Right. Yeah, no, because it's so, I feel like hockey, and I'm obviously biased, but I feel like it's unlike any other sport.
I would agree with you on that, yeah.
You're just in a place where and you might feel this too, Baxter, with, soccer, but, you're in a place where, you don't think about anything else. It's your, escape.
You're absolutely right,
I feel like that is what kids have to think about. You have your school day, and it's just a place to go to relax and unwind and just have fun and escape actual reality. So,
yeah, I'd have to agree with you on that one for sure.
That's what it's done for me over the years, and I feel like that's what it could be for a bunch of kids. So.
Agreed. Yep. No, not to get too personal on my end, but that was when I was late high school, beginning of college. I was dealing with some, family issues and some mild depression and stuff, and being able to play soccer really helped me get away, because that would be it would be midnight or even 1 a.m. sometimes, and I couldn't sleep, but I had a place that I could go play close to my house, and I would just grab my cleats and a ball and just go and kick a ball for an hour, and that's all I needed sometimes, because that. Right. I was actually at peace and the world was quiet around me. So it's amazing to find a sport like hockey or like soccer where you can completely zero in on just that moment, and nothing else matters at that point.
Right. No, I totally agree. Yeah.
Well, fantastic. Well, Jayda, I appreciate your time today. Thank you so much for everything that you did for the game of hockey at the Division III level, and I'm sure Concordia, Wisconsin as well. So as you continue to wrap everything up here moving forward, I mean, is there team meetings? Is there team banquets? Do you get to at least still see your teammates a couple more times before the college years are over?
Yeah, I'll still see the girls at school and on the weekends and stuff. And then we do have a banquet usually in a month or two to wrap up everything, and there's senior speeches and everything like that. So
fantastic.
Yeah, I'll still get an opportunity to see the girls, and that's the most important thing. The game is awesome, but the relationships I've built with my team is just amazing.
Exactly. So. Yep, and that is the most important thing at the end of the day, because the game is only temporary and friendships are forever. Right. Absolutely. Well, Jayda, thank you so much for taking the time today. I appreciate it. Jayda Hoerrs, Concordia, Wisconsin, hockey player. It's been a pleasure, and hopefully we can chat again sometime in the near future.
For sure. Thank you, Baxter.
You're very welcome. All right, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, 1560 The Fans, Anthony Knockreiner will be here to join us to talk a little bit about high school sports and the difference between Florida and Wisconsin when it comes to high school football and the other great sports. We'll be right back. You're listening to the BG Sports Show, presented by Sports Radio America.